my god, hi. What the fuck is up, dude? Hello. Fuck, I think I put that too high. Hi, what's up, Terry? How you doing? I think I just put these eye gels on way too high. But whatever. Hello. Thanks for being here, dude. I'm getting ready for an event dinner right now, and I just figured I might as well like pop in here and get ready with you guys. How's it going? I have you in like a weird position. I like having you over here, but that stupid little tripod that you guys kept falling off of, it wasn't working. Like it just wasn't working, you know? So I have you on a larger one, but it doesn't fit on my desk, so it's over here. So my mirror's right here, so you have to be like up here a little bit. It's not a rare beauty event. It's for a brand that I'm new to. They're called Vitamasks, and they're launching a new lip gloss. So I thought I'd actually use an event opportunity to like meet the brand and like do some networking, which is like not a strong suit of mine. Hi, Australia. I'm wearing, so the dress code is like, they said sleek and glossy, because they're launching a gloss. And I'm like, well, I don't really have that much that's like sleek and glossy. So I have this satin top that's cream. I'm gonna wear that. And then like a pair of barrel pants. And it's really hot in LA right now, and I don't really have like hot weather clothing. So like I'm just not that type of person. Like I just don't, like you're not gonna catch me dead in like a slinky satin, like thin strapped dress or anything like that. And I feel like that's what's in their mind, kind of. What's up? Go to bed. Sleep is important, but thank you for saying hi. The dress codes for events seems, yeah, you know, they didn't used to be. Like, they didn't used to be specific. It was just like kind of understood that people would go all out for events. And then when TikTok became more of a thing, when I went to events, it became extremely casual, and people were showing up in like yoga pants, which was crazy. And then recently, I feel like I've seen more like dress codes for events, and like part of me wants to honor them as close as I can, but the other part of me is like, well, I'm not gonna buy an outfit for one event for like, you know what I mean? One night. That pixie one was difficult. I actually just like, what up, Jess? Palazzo pants. Yeah, I'm wearing these like, they're kind of sporty, but I feel like I tried it on, it looks nice. Like you can kind of dress them up and dress them down. So, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, dress codes for events. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've been seeing more of that, and I do want to like try to honor them as best as I can, but like, yeah, I'm not, like when I spoke to Tenny Panosian at the Pixie event, and she was like, I had nothing, so I went out and I bought this dress, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna like go and buy a brand new outfit day of so that I like fit the dress code, you know what I mean? So I think what I'm wearing will fit, but when they say sleek and glossy, it makes me feel like my makeup needs to be simple, and I want to do eyeshadow. So that's what we're doing today, all right? I want to do some color. I want to do some eyeshadow. I have these new earrings that I got from Etsy because that's where I buy all my jewelry apparently. Look at these. Aren't these so pretty? It has this like teal and then like a citrine type of deal. They're like glass or something. They're not like, it's like costume jewelry, you know what I mean? But I personally want to normalize wearing more costume jewelry. So I want to kind of like incorporate this color because my top is cream and my pants are black. I'm wearing these really dope zebra print striped shoes from Shoots. And then my bag is just going to be a neutral, like kind of gold color, like tan or whatever. So I instantly thought of this Lisa Eldridge palette. This is my favorite, which is the Sorcery palette. So I might, I'm thinking these two colors, you know? I don't know, I just kind of want to play around. And then I also have this new eyeliner from Half Magic. They didn't have like a deep green. I was kind of feeling more of like a teal, but they have this blue, which I think will be really interesting. So this is the new Velvet Flick. And Donnie said that they specifically developed these so that they would stay in your waterline. And I was like, okay. You know, I know so many people struggle with that. So I think I'm gonna do like a really dramatic like cat eye. And then just kind of build on that. I figured we'd start off with the eyes first because I'm not the type of person who can do my eye makeup and not get fallout. Like I'm just not that person. So stay as in irritate them. What? No, like stay. Like the liner will actually like stay in your waterline and not like disappear or you know what I mean? Like if you cry, if you get all teary-eyed, like hopefully it'll stay. I can try more from Kim Chi Chic. I would like to actually. I was recently thinking because I've been watching a lot of I love to like when I am bored and I want to like rewatch something, I rewatch So I was thinking of picking up some Trixie Cosmetics and some Kim Chi Chic, and if there's any other drag brands that you guys know of, those are really like the two that I feel like I've seen the most of and the products I really like. Oh my god, you're going to see Ariana. Have fun. Thank you. Yeah, so I think we're gonna start off there. I'm just gonna draw my brows out, which I haven't done in a really long time. So I'm starting off with these, what are these called? These are the Rare Beauty Hydrating Under Eye Patches. I love them so much, and I think this is my last pair. But they feel so nice, and I love them because they really stick. They're really good. I haven't looked into Robbie Beauty yet. No, I haven't, but I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I always take the hottest screenshots of myself when I'm live. And then I look through, and then I'm scrolling through my like photos in my phone and I'm like, oh my God. But hopefully that will remind me to, because people keep telling me to pick up the mascara. So I feel like that's something that I need to do. So I'm trying to give myself plenty of time. I have like just under 3 hours because I need to like change and stuff, you know. I did get my hair cut a little while ago, but I got it cut really short, and then I just got I got it bleached last week. Was it last weekend? Last week, I think. Yeah, I prefer having you guys more like head on, but whatever. Her lip products. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to pick up a bunch of Ravi Beauty. That's Allie's brand, right? Allie Glines. I do feel like we're getting like the benefits of the light from my window though. That I do have to say. The Armani Dulce, I fucking don't know. Blush dupes from Citrus. I have not yet. What's your oh my god, hi Corey, how you doing? What are your feelings about the to be honest, I haven't even watched the video. I don't even know what Charlotte Tilbury actually said. I just have seen the discourse, so I have like a sense of what she said. But what do you guys think about all of that if you've kept up with it? I should probably watch what she actually said before I like even say anything, because I don't know, but I've just like seen a lot of discourse, and like I watched a video from, was it Robert Welsh? A short, I think, from Robert Welsh, and that seemed like as far as I knew, I felt like I agreed with basically everything he was saying. So my face is prepped for the most part. I put, it's her being snooty. Yeah, I mean, I got the sense that it sounded like she was being very like, I'm a rich woman. And so these are my opinions, you know. The packaging feels and looks better. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as someone who did work in a cosmetic manufacturer for a time, packaging is very expensive. Custom packaging is extremely expensive, and that's where like a lot of cost comes from. That I do know. Like I remember I actually worked I worked at a cosmetic manufacturer where the woman who owned the manufacturer wanted to start her own makeup brand. So I was working for the startup makeup brand basically, and that's where I learned like it was a startup. So like when you're in a startup, you're doing everything, right? And that's where I really learned like formulas, like some things about formulas I didn't retain a lot, but I do remember that like packaging is any kind of custom packaging. Like you would come up with these really cool ideas of being like, this is how we're gonna make our thing different. And then it would be like, well, this is how much it's gonna cost. And you'd be like, fuck, we can't do that. Like there's no way we can do that. I'm using Model Rock Cosmetics in the shade Blondie right now. Oops, sorry. I've never got a Charlotte Tilbury experience when buying dupes. Oh my god, I do love Prof. My boyfriend discovered him during the pandemic, and I think it was Squad Goals, that video, and I was just like, I'm obsessed with this dude. He's so funny. Also love his voice. Great singer. I really enjoyed his recent collab with T-Pain. My boyfriend and I were actually just last night watching T-Pain uploaded like a video of him recording his vocals for that song. It was really fun. I think my face is gonna need a little bit more moisture, but I'm a little nervous because it's hot. It's hot in LA right now. It's hot. It's like 80 something, 88 or something. It's super helpful. I don't know. I'm just like, I would recommend for you guys to live stream when you do your makeup, because just looking at yourself in a phone really makes it helpful to get things like a little bit more even. Thank you. Eucerin is a great that's a great skincare brand. I don't know, it depends on your climate as well and like the effect that you're going for. If you're looking for like actual primers, I really love the MAC Radiance primer. That one's one of my favorites. I don't know if it still exists. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I used and loved and I just like still have, and then they got rid of it, so. Oh yeah, Good Time Boy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've listened to the whole album. Did it just drop today? I've listened to like a couple of the singles, like some of the like drops that have come out. Oh, you've been with my channel since the pandemic. That's when people started actually watching my channel. It's during the pandemic. Okay. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna start off with I guess a eye primer, soft ochre. Oh yeah, I haven't used snail mucin in a really long time, but that shit's pretty good. I should really start using that again. My only problem was that like it pills, so I couldn't use it during the day. Basically, the way that I prepped my skin, I took a quick shower and I actually washed my face, which I don't usually do for daytime. And my skin was feeling a little bit, just like a little bit dry. Last night I exfoliated and then I used the Tatcha Blue Indigo like recovery cream or whatever. I really like that for when my skin is feeling dry, and it's really nice when I've exfoliated. But usually the way that I would prep my skin is just with the Anua 70 Plus Rice Toner, but that's when I don't use a cleanser. So my face is actually feeling like a little bit dry right now, and I don't really know what to do because I don't want to get oily later, but I want to make sure that I have enough hydration. So I'm at this place where I'm like, I don't really know how I'm gonna Like, am I gonna go in with a primer? I really don't know. My eyelids seem fine, and I think that's like usually a pretty good indication of like whether or not my face is too dry. So we'll see. Hi, Italy. Extra light toner. Yeah, I did like 5 layers of it. So I'm like, is it just absorbed and it's gonna come through later on if I do too much? All right, I'm gonna go in with the Half Magic. I really hope that this works. So there's like a button. You push it up with a button and then it's like this. You know, it's one of these guys. I don't really know what to do. I think I'm gonna start off in my waterline. I'm gonna get like a little brush ready. I meant to wash my brushes. I didn't. I did mean to. I'm gonna start at my waterline and then drag it a little bit onto my lash line and see if I can like blend it out a little bit, I guess. I'm not wild, I'll be honest, these shapes, I'm not wild about for eyeliner. Like, is this gonna be too waxy? I feel like it's very, very difficult to formulate an eyeliner that's going to be creamy enough, that's also gonna have like really, really good staying power. It feels like you kind of have to choose between the two, you know? Because this definitely has that like waxy feel, and when I go in with a brush to kind of like soften it, it feels like I just kind of like move it around a little bit. Kind of feel the like chunkiness right here. So I don't know. I don't know, dude. But maybe it'll just be good in my waterline. Like the promotional material, they had it like drawn kind of like all over the place. So I'm assuming it's not just for your waterline, but maybe it'll like really, really stay there. But yeah, I have to say I'm just like not a fan of the shape. But this is my first time using it. I don't know. Usually takes me, I'm usually like a hater immediately, and then I have to kind of try things a few times before I'm like, oh, this is all right, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to a dinner tonight for like a brand dinner type situation. At least I freaking hope it's a dinner, or else I'm gonna be real hungry. I'm pretty sure it's a dinner. Yeah, so far, I'll be honest, my first impression of this eyeliner is that I'm not a huge fan. So there's that. I'm gonna put this in my top waterline, like under my lashes. Does Victoria Beckham have a blue liner? I feel like she does. This might be one of those, it's only for the waterline. In that case, like getting up here, it's not bad. Like for your tight line, the shape makes it a little easier actually to draw up there and not like stab yourself in the eye. So I'm gonna put a pause on this because I am going to an event and I don't want to look like a crazy person. Where'd my little Q-tips go? Oh. Oh, thank you. Jeans. Do I have jeans? I feel like I have all the Victoria Beckham liners. Definitely have at least one blue liner here. Oh, Jesus. Or a Lisa liner. Victoria Beckham Navy Noir. Were you talking about Lisa jeans? I don't know if I have that one. I probably do, but the Victoria Beckham liners are just like, they're longer than everything else. So they kind of, I feel like they get preferential treatment because they kind of like stick out further. So I'm gonna use Navy Noir, is that what it was called? Yeah, Navy Noir. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that right now. Oh, VB jeans. Oh, weird. Okay, well I have Navy Noir, which looks like a blue that I'm trying to work with right now. I don't know if I have that other one. So I'm gonna go, so these are beautiful. These are super creamy. So I'm just gonna go over this. This is super creamy and nice. I love these liners. Lisa Eldridge and Victoria Beckham liners are so good. Ooh. Hi, Morocco. All right, I guess I'm gonna take this on my upper lash line, close to the lash line, and soften it. And I'm going pretty like relatively heavy-handed with this because I'm gonna probably like go over a lot of this with that Lisa Eldridge green color. So I'm not like worrying too much about like the shape of this or blowing it out too much or whatever, you know? I also don't have my base on yet, you know? Victoria's Secret, Victoria Beckham. Did I say Victoria's Secret? I wouldn't put it past me. Yeah, and these are nice because they stay creamy. And I think back in the day I used to be just always chasing a long wear eyeliner, and it took me a while to really like appreciate a kohl, like a true kohl that is just like super creamy and blendable. Oh my god, thank you. You are? You're wearing blue too? Dude. We're just aligned today. So you guys, I filmed the Zendaya blush video and I'm very nervous about how it turned out. I was extremely, yes? Yeah? Can I come in? Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna turn you guys for a second. Okay, yes?
Are you recording?
I'm live streaming.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Do you need anything?
No, we'll be quiet.
Oh, you don't have to be quiet. Okay, sorry. What was I saying? Oh, I filmed the Zendaya blue video and blue blush video. And I'm nervous about how it came out because I was being extremely like conservative with the amount of blush that I was applying because I didn't want to go too much. And there's a part I'm worried that I didn't go enough. You know what I mean? But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. But I felt a lot of pressure because that white look that I did, people were like, oh my god, you did this recreation so perfectly, and like, do more recreations, your recreations are so perfect. And so I was like, oh shit, now I'm gonna do this recreation, it's not gonna be as good. The eyeliner I was just using is Victoria Beckham, so victoriabeckham.com, where Victoria Beckham is sold. I don't know, is she like in Revolve or something? That feels like her kind of her vibe. I'm gonna take that same brush and go in with like the blue from Lisa's palette and just go over all of this. This is sleek and glossy, right? Thank you. The blush video, I think the reason that I'm like worried about it is because like there's no sculpting involved. It is very just like blush heavy, you know? So the way that it translates on different faces is going to be very unique to the face because it's about enhancing your natural features. And Zendaya is naturally very like, she's quite slender, so she's very like defined in her face. And so since I wasn't doing contouring and all this stuff, it's a lot harder for me to recreate the actual like effect of the makeup look because our faces don't look anything alike, you know what I mean? Thank you. Thanks, Maggie. So I do think it looked pretty, but it's definitely a different effect. You know what I mean? Thanks. C beauty brands, like Chinese beauty. I feel like I have used some. But I feel like I've mostly used K beauty. I'm trying to think of more like C beauty brands. I definitely have. Okay, this is gonna look fucking sick as shit once it's done. Eyes are always like a trust the process when you do your eyes first. That's the only thing, you know? But I think that's pretty fun. And now what am I gonna do? I don't really know. I don't want it to just be blue, obviously. I think I'm gonna grab my little Sigma brush. I was using my Refer 03 brush, Refer 03. Refer 03. Longwear eye pencils that may be affordable. Well, I mean, potentially these Half Magic eye pencils, like so far it's already staying in my waterline pretty well. If you're looking for a waterline one. Because I do, on the very outer corner of my waterline, have a problem with shadows, liner staying there. Like they really like to disappear from that. All right, I'm going in with this one now, the middle one from the Lisa Eldridge palette. And I'm just gonna go over this essentially up onto the lid. I'm freeballing it. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. I didn't even really spend any time thinking about it. I'm just like, oh, I'll just put stuff on my face. This is how I used to do it all the time. So I'm like, I just need to go back to that of just like doing bold, crazy shit for an event, you know? Like, that's cool, right? Am I thinking about trying the new Blend Bunny May Pang palettes? I'm thinking about it. They look beautiful. I love the imagery for them. I have to compare though. because I'll be honest, the colors looked so similar to the one that I already have. I know that they are including shimmers in one of them. But like overall, it looked like a lot of similar colors. So I wasn't as like excited when I saw the reveal. But I could be totally off. Like maybe it just gives like the vibe. You know what I mean? But I use the Rotten palette is like, it's like my favorite fucking palette. Like I use it for basically everything. Like it's kind of a shock that I'm not using it right now, you know? So maybe, I mean, if you guys really want to see a video about it, then I will absolutely. And I kind of want to just get them because I love May. I think she's such an artist. And I love Blend Bunny. Like I love what they're doing and I love the collaboration. And I think like the two of them, just like as an influencer like collaboration, I feel like they're probably one of my favorites ever. But I will say, even though it's my job, I really hate buying like repeat things. You know what I mean? Like if I feel like I don't need it, I don't want to have to get something that's just I'm gonna use it once and that's just gonna sit there. Like I'm still a consumer. Okay. How do we feel about this? It's very like this is something that I'm gonna do something about in like a little while, you know? Because like right now, I need like a little something there to sort of give a lift. But I'm into it. I feel like I'm into it. I'm into the colors. I like that they're mixing like this, and I like that they're sort of like a dark combination of the color of anyone who came in later. This color in my earring that I'm gonna wear is sort of the inspiration for the eye. Isn't that gorgeous? Ooh, with the yellow. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm going very slow though. Help! I'm gonna need to do so much cleanup. Okay. Let me build up. Like, what am I gonna do there? I might just put a contour color there. Maybe I'll just build up a little bit more of that green right here. To like connect it, just so that there's like a little more contrast in this area. I don't know. I'll probably just end up going with a contour over there. I don't know that that really did much, but now I have to do it on the other side because that's how it works. No, I'm not gonna do any stick-on gems. I'm not gonna be that crazy. I feel like already this is gonna be like probably the most dramatic. I mean, I am assuming. I'm making assumptions right now. Maybe other people will be like have crazy smoky eyes, but I just feel like the brand gives me more like clean girl vibes, and like the dress code was sleek and glossy, so I'm just like, yeah, I kind of doubt it. All right, I'm taking whatever's left over on my brush and I'm just kind of like diffusing upward. I might go in with one of these lighter colors actually. Up here. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do a dark blue. I'm thinking about it. I might like wait until my yeah, I might wait until I have like more of my base on. I like to do like the really, really dark colors first, you know? Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of, I think I'm good. Like, I think I'm all right. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup underneath my, I was gonna take these patches off and I'm gonna start off on the skin, I think. Actually, you know what, first? Oh God, no. No, it's fine. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna take these off. The under eye reveal is a jump scare for sure. I keep this Caudalie I think it's like a micellar water. Yeah, Vino Clean on my desk, and I just, usually this is what I use to do a little bit of cleanup when I do my eyes first. Yeah, see, I got a bunch of blue like all over my nose and stuff. There are makeup artists. Like I feel like Katie Jane Hughes, all the good ones, all the really good ones. You know, Vlada, like the lip art. Vlada, OG, like just an absolute master, or just basically like any really good makeup artist. They're so good at doing like, they'll have skin on, and then they'll use like a dark black shadow and they get no fallout. And I'm like, how do you do that? How? I think I'm just very impatient. I've never been able to get around fallout. That's never been a thing for me. Okay, I'm gonna take my O2 brush from Refer. Can I please wear my piercing ears? Can you wear your piercing ears? I don't think I'm even capable of not wearing my piercing ears. I'm gonna grab that same green, and I'm just gonna buff down here. Micellar water for sensitive eyes. I honestly don't know. I think I have sensitive eyes, and I just power through. Like I just power through. I don't know that I've ever used this one might be the most gentle. I don't know that I've ever used a micellar water that didn't irritate my eyes to some capacity. You know? Brianna. Hi, gay. Okay, this is like kind of dope. You know what I mean? Bioderma. Yeah, Bioderma I think is good. I don't know that I've probably have. I probably own their micellar water and I just don't even know. I just don't even know it. All right. Yeah, I feel like my skin needs a little hydration. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's try this maybe. I have this Bare Minerals. I am a cat person. I'm gonna try this Bare Minerals Hydrate and Glow Primer. Oh no, fuck. Does it have pearl in it? I think it does. Fuck it. You know what? We're just gonna do it. Let's just put it all over the face. I don't even care. I don't even care. Am I going to an event? Yeah. I don't care. We're gonna put it in my T-zone. I don't care. This has a nice feel, actually. One thing I really do like about doing my eyes first, though, is it does prevent me from using way too much concealer, because I've already put so much eyeshadow underneath my eyes that I'm just like, oh, this is like the tiniest little area that I need to conceal, which also is it's a really good example for all the people who get really frustrated that I don't take my concealer all the way up. I always get I get so many comments from people who are like, how, why don't you take your concealer all the way up? And I'm like, bro, look at my eyeshadow. Why would I take my concealer all the way up? Come on. Speaking of Katie Jane Hughes, that's something she talks about a lot. It's like, you don't need to take it all the way up. In fact, Ernesto, in his like recreation, when he did his makeup to show the blush technique that he used on Zendaya. He didn't take his concealer all the way up, and he specifically said not to. So I'm like, validation, you know what I mean? Validation from the pros. Perfect, Jacqueline. You know exactly what you're doing. Olivia Olfactory? I'm not familiar. Okay. I don't even know what foundation I'm gonna use. I wanted to try the new Hung Bengo foundation, but I think I'm gonna save it for a video. You agree? Who is Olivia? Okay, now I need to scroll up. Once again, the hottest screenshot I've ever taken. All right, I'll look into Olivia. So I think I'm just gonna do what I've been doing and mix a little bit of my, oh, what happened here? Did I scratch myself? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna mix a little bit of my Lisa with my House Labs foundation. If I have reddish pinkish skin, should I use pinkish foundation or greener or something to cancel it out? It confuses me. Well, what does the rest of your body look like? Because if you have pink skin everywhere, it's gonna look really weird if you wear like a green foundation on your face, right? Don't fight your skin tone. Where did my beauty blender go? Shit. Oh, is that it? Okay, I'm gonna, so my beauty blender, what was I gonna say? I wet it like a while back, but it's dry, it's been sitting. So I'm gonna rehydrate it with my Lisa Eldridge mist, face mist, which I really love, as like a skincare mist. And if I'm gonna rehydrate a product, a sponge, I like to use this because it's just like good for my skin, you know what I mean? Lots of redness, sometimes the Clarence green. Yeah, I mean, if you have like more red in your face than the rest of your body, then yeah, a green, like a green color corrector or something, like a primer, could be really good for you. But yeah, you gotta embrace your skin tone. I have a friend who is incredibly pink, and if she wore my foundation, she would look crazy. If I wore her foundation, I would look crazy, you know? Like, you want to make sure that you're matching the rest of your body or your neck or whatever. I think I saw somebody say, does the House Labs foundation work well in the heat? I would say so. I think it works quite nicely. I think it has more to do with the way that I prep my skin. I'm actually foregoing sunscreen today because I've really been struggling with not getting oily in my T-zone with my sunscreen. And like, for instance, the Pixie event, I drove there and then we were inside the whole night, but I wore sunscreen because it was light out during the day. And then I just had to deal with like being oily in my T-zone all night. I was like, this is stupid. So like, I'm going to a dinner, I'm gonna be in an Uber, and then I'm gonna be in a restaurant. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna wear sunscreen so that I can prep my skin the way that I want. And you know, there are a lot of influencers who are able to find sunscreens that like don't do that shit on them. I am, unfortunately, the sensitivity of my face and my skin doesn't allow for it, which is extremely frustrating. There are only 2 to 3 sunscreens that don't sting the ever-loving fuck out of my eyes or make me completely dry after a little while. And one of them is way too fucking oily. Like, it's so incredibly oily. And the other one pills. So I have basically one option. It's not ideal. And it's very annoying because I see these other, like I'll see these other makeup artists or influencers who will just be like, today I'm gonna use this sunscreen, and they put it everywhere, like all over their face, and they can just like switch up their sunscreens so easily, and I'm like, I can't do that. I can't. It sucks. And I'm very jealous of people who can wear mineral sunscreens. Every mineral sunscreen dries me out. Like, it just soaks up all the moisture from my skin, and I will just like have dry patches everywhere after a little while. It's infuriating. Okay. Oh, super goop. Stings the ever-loving fuck out of my eyes, you guys. Like, horribly bad. Horribly bad. I know a lot of people love it. Okay, I'm feeling like a ghost. I'm gonna do my like 40-minute contour routine for my jawline now. Just, you know, if you want to like leave and come back or whatever. This is quite the process. Especially when I go to an event, I really go hard. Yeah, the white cast from mineral sunscreens, it's true. But like if I'm gonna wear it underneath makeup, I care less. I just wish that they didn't make my skin like the driest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. The outfit is like a cream satin top, and then I have black pants that I'm wearing. And then I have, you won't really see it, but I have like a lacy, can I show it to you? A lacy like black bralette underneath that'll kind of like show a little bit because the cream top is like a little bit, I say chest heavy, like it's open. It's kind of open, you know what I mean? Oh my god, sunscreen sticks are some of the worst. They sting my eyes so bad. I don't know why. There must be something about like making it solid, like an ingredient that like solidifies it or something. Because I wore a sunscreen stick recently that I was like really excited about, and I was like, oh well, it'll be great. I'll just use my like my sunscreen that works for me around my eyes, and then I'll do a sunscreen stick everywhere else. And then when I took my makeup off, or not my makeup, my sunscreen, when I washed my face, just a little bit got in my eye. And oh my god, the pain was unbearable. Like, I was like, dear God, that was so horrendous. It was really crazy. Somebody asked what contour stick I'm using. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Contour Balm in the shade Defined. It's amazing. It's like the perfect contour color. And this is where I really, really, really take my, I mean, I take my time with everything, but I really take my time with my jawline contour because I am doing surgery here. I don't know if I have tried the Beauty of Joseon on stick. But I've tried other, like the Beauty of Chosun, what's that one called? Sunscreen? That's one of the sunscreens that like doesn't sting as bad for me. I don't remember what it's called specifically, but they have other sunscreens that will sting my eyes. So it's like, I can't even, it's not even just like, oh, I can use all the sunscreens from this brand. It's like one specific sunscreen, you know? Do I tweeze? So I tweeze my brows. I don't really tweeze them that much. I kind of just clean up underneath. I don't have particularly hairy brows though. Like I'll tweeze this area and then oh, just like took a little bit of my foundation off. And then I'll tweeze like a little bit, like whatever is like underneath and kind of annoying, you know? Really. I like the Haru Haru sunscreen, but it does pill pretty easily on me. I don't know why. It worked for me for a long time. Like it worked beautifully. And then one day it was just like, I'm gonna pill. And I was like, okay, fuck you. Which kind of happened actually with my Ulta MD sunscreen. I don't know. Anybody, like somebody here was saying that they started watching me during the pandemic or whatever. Back then I used to wear the Ulta MD sunscreen, which has some UV filters. Like, I don't know if it's just the way that they combined their UV filters. It didn't sting my eyes, and for the most part it doesn't. But it's a hybrid sunscreen, so it's chemical and physical. And one day, it was just like, I'm gonna, here, I'll get rid of this person. They were like, it was like one day, I'm gonna pill. Like, I'm just gonna pill. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Was Emma a cunt? I got rid of Emma. Okay, now I'm going in with Sephora contour stick in a fair light. Steps, all the steps. So many steps. To use blotting. So I usually will load up a tiny brush, like a large eyeshadow brush with a powder, and I'll throw it in my bag if I need to touch up. Or I'll just go do. Like I'll do that. But honestly, I probably should bring like blotting powders. I just usually don't. Like that's fine for now. I'm gonna need to see myself in different lighting before I can decide whether or not that was a decent job. I'm gonna contour my nose and then do some bronzer. So I'm gonna actually use the Vive contour stick in 02 because my contour stick that I was using smells rancid. Like it's definitely expired. So I need something new. Look at that cute little clown nose. Seems like the eyeliner's staying in my waterline, just as an update. setting sprays do I like? I really like the OG Urban Decay. So like the Scandinavia original setting spray. It's the same formula, but Scandinavia ended its partnership with Urban Decay. So if you're like, oh my god, they reformulated, I can't use this, then just buy the Scandinavia one. I think it's available on Amazon. I haven't purchased it yet because I still have some old Urban Decay ones that are the original formula. But when I do, it's gonna be the first thing that I do because it is really, really good. Like, so good. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if that was enough in terms of contouring my nose. Hi, Scotland. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? There seems to be like a large conversation going. Oh, Scandinavia has a collaboration with MCO Beauty. I've seen them, but I'm not super familiar with MCO. Are they worth it? Should I check them out? Do we need to do I need to remove somebody? Oh, okay. Men don't find women with short hair attractive. You can fuck off for at least 24 hours. We don't tolerate short hair slander here. Hi, Boston. Okay, I need a bronzer. I really need a bronzer to help, to just help, you know what I mean? Like, I just need help right now. I've been really liking the Scrandy Beauty one. It's technically a contour stick, but it's a really beautiful bronzer on me. The light color. And I also kind of like the packaging. It's got this little thing. It's really good for travel. It's just so small. And then it just kind of pops up. This is light, right? Yeah. And I actually think I might, maybe I won't draw on my face. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna draw on my face. Why are you so scared of bronzer? You do? You like the way I did my nose contour? Oh my god. I feel like I can't even see it. I've changed it up on account of the bump in my nose. Do I wear fur coats? What a strange question. No. Do you have any fur coats you can wear to dinner? Why are you screaming at me right now? What the fuck? It's 89 degrees out. Like, what are we talking about? I've done a video doing my nails. I've done a couple. I usually get yelled at when I do those videos though. People yell at me and tell me that I'm doing things wrong, which is fun. My eyes are beautiful. What color are they? Dude, I don't fucking know. I say they're green. There's a green hazel, I think. You know? They're I guess they would technically be hazel. Cause They're like mostly green, but I have like a brown, like a light brown that's like around my pupil. But I just say they're green because they're mostly green. My dad has like the most beautiful light gray green eyes. They're amazing. They're like similar to mine, but he doesn't have, they're lighter, and he doesn't have the brown in the middle. And then I think he has like a much, like the ring around his eye is much lighter. My mom has brown eyes, and then my brother ended up with like kind of like a hazily light brown with like influences of green, but his look like they look more brown. But I'd say that like his eyes are more of like a hazel color, so I say mine are green. You love my makeup brush. I don't know. I could reach out to Refer and see if they're like gonna run any sales on my brush soon. Like if they're gonna do any of that. But I don't have a coupon code right now, no. I don't think. Am I the worst influencer in the world? The answer to that question is yes, I actually am, and I know it. That's a beautiful bronzer, right? It's like not too much. It does like, it like brought, because my foundation was like kind of light, right? And it like brought the color back. Like it makes sense. It looks so good. I really like it. But I definitely got a bit of it in my hairline. This is the problem with having freshly bleached hair. Although I will, you know what? I'm not going to complain about freshly bleached hair. It's one of my favorite things in the entire world. In fact, when I have like the tiniest little roots growing out because I got it done last weekend, and as soon as I can see those, I'm like, no, my fresh blonde. But I always just take a clean eyeshadow brush and buff around the edges. And I feel like that usually does. You can't even really see anything. Yeah, let me reach out to Refer and see if like they're gonna do any like promotions coming up or if they have any sales planned. I don't know if they'll be able to tell me specifically, but I can try. I can try to get some info for you guys. All right, what the effing fuck are we doing? I'm gonna go in with my concealer. So I'm gonna do a little bit of Mars Nougatine under my eyes. Hi Beth, what up? Oh, thanks. Thanks, girl. Just a little bit right here. Oh fuck. There's I have not tin foil, but I have like a reflector, sticky reflector thing on my oh my god, that is so fucking bright, on my desk. And that's so much better. The sun was hitting it right on an edge that was just like in my eyes. Okay, speaking of Refer, I'm gonna use my 13 brush to just pat this into my little hollow. What time is it? 4? Okay, good. I've got plenty of time. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of that in my inner corner because I think I got a little bit of that eyeshadow. I just want to kind of like, I don't know, whatever, cancel it out. That's helped. The bronzer was technically a contour stick, I believe, from Scrandy Beauty, the lightest shade. Okay, what did I do? Oh yeah, color corrector. All right, so I'm gonna go in with some concealer now. I'm just trying to figure out like how much I want to brighten. I might highlight a bit. I might do some highlighting, you know? So I think I'm gonna use Rare Beauty for that. And then where's my Kosas concealer? Which one of these is lighter? I think I'm gonna use my Kosas concealer just for like a little more coverage in certain areas, and also to kind of like sharpen up my contour. I'll be honest, I don't know if it's translating here. I feel like the light hitting me is doing like a really nice job, but I'm not super happy with the way my skin looks right now. It looks a little just looks like a little like dry and upset. I'm gonna use, so I took a beauty blender and I cut it so that it would be smaller so I could fit it underneath my eyes. I'm gonna use that. I'm just gonna rehydrate it with my Lisa mist. Okay, I have the sun hitting another random spot now. Thanks, guys. 7 a.m., Jesus. Thank you, Terry. Okay. Okay. Sharp, right? $2:05. Oh my god, go to sleep. What are you doing? I've been doing this thing recently where like I get exhausted at like 9 p.m. I go to sleep, and then by like 2 or 3 or 4, I'm wide awake for like at least 2 hours. It's infuriating because then I want to sleep. Like I want to go back to bed, and then I can't get out of bed until like 9 earliest, which is just like not ideal at all. And I used to be such an early riser. Like I would get up at like 6:37, you know? I just haven't been able to do that in a really long time. And I don't prefer it. I really do not. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty concealer now. Yeah, 3 a.m., dude. I mean, I know, like, I'm pretty sure it's a stress thing. Like, I definitely, like, have some things going on in the background currently of my life that are stressing me out. But it's really annoying because it's one of those things where you wake up and, like, you're not necessarily thinking about the things that are pertinent. So it feels like, why am I awake? You know? Okay, so this is Rare Beauty 100W, which is their lightest shade. Which is honestly a little strange. I feel like we need at least something a little bit lighter than this. And pink, maybe, for like the really... Look at me advocating for the pink people. How am I gonna keep up with all these reflections of the sun movement? I have tried melatonin. I didn't like it. It didn't work for me. I was using magnesium for a while, which worked amazingly. Like I was sleeping so much, like sleeping so much. But then it got to the point where I was really fucking tired and I couldn't get out of bed. Like I was sleeping like 10 hours minimum, and then I wouldn't be able to get out of bed. And then my boyfriend was like, maybe you should stop taking the melatonin. And I was like, what? And then I looked it up, and apparently that shit can stay like really like build up in your system. So yeah, magnesium glycinate. And so I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even think about that. So I stopped taking it, and that solved the problem for a time. But like I said, there's just like yeah, I was still sleeping really well, but I was able to get out of bed in the morning. I was actually able to get out of bed. But there are outside factors currently that I'm dealing with in my life that are just affecting my sleep. So I'm aware of that. It's not like it's not a mystery. It's just frustrating, and it's one of those annoying things where you just kind of like have to get through it to be able to like solve it. You know what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful highlighting. Thank you so much. Can't take high doses of melatonin. I take 300 micrograms. So yeah, so melatonin, I'm trying to remember when I did take melatonin, how much I took. Maybe I need to like go back to it and like try a different dosage. I wish I could remember what I was taking. I do not remember. I do know that I was only I was taking a low dose of magnesium, and it was still having like quite an effect on me. I'm glad you guys like the blue eyeshadow. I'm glad that it's working. I'm glad it's working. And I swear, the more and more steps we do, the more and more it'll make sense. And it'll come together. I got a lot of, on my Zendaya white eyeshadow look, I got a lot of comments from people being like, wow, this is really like a trust the process kind of makeup. Because like, people were like, you looked insane halfway through, and then at the end it was like amazing. It's like, I didn't even think I looked that insane, but I get it. I do get it. I used Lisa Eldridge Sorcery palette for my makeup. Okay, now where is that coming from? Okay, let's do a little bit of blush and then spot concealing. I don't know what blush I want to do. I think my Armani blush fell on the ground somewhere, and I don't know where. And that's what I've been using, so I don't know what to do right now. Is it back here? We'll use Soshi. I've really been liking these. That one. This one, Speakeasy from Soshi, is really pretty, and I feel like it complements this eye shadow color. My skin's not perfect, I promise. We just have really nice lighting happening right now. It's getting better. It's getting better, but it's not perfect. I definitely have quite a few breakouts and some irritation. You know, one of the things that's really fucking annoying is that I don't know how many of you guys like have watched all my videos talking about like my relationship with food and okay, sorry, that looked really strange for a second. My relationship with food and overcoming and like getting more like healthy with it. Getting more healthy with it. But yeah, anyway, One of the things that's really annoying is that like I've spent so much time and money working to get a healthier relationship with food. And then getting to a point where I've realized that like eating processed foods, meaning like refined foods, you know what I mean? Like refined sugars and shit like that, really affects my skin. It's infuriating. Because I'd like to indulge in a sweet treat. Like a really sweet treat. Like eveningly, you know what I mean? But goddamn, does it do a lot. Like I just like, you see broken blood vessels in my face and like all this stuff. It's so annoying. Anyway, that's something that I've like noticed recently quite a bit. Because I was like, I need to just like take a week and just sort of like detox from refined foods and just sort of see, do I notice any difference? Like really like do an experiment here. And unfortunately does seem to be the case. And it may just be that I am, as an individual, am more sensitive. And because I'm so fucking pale, all those little effects are more obvious. Like you just see those blood vessels and stuff more, like my dark circles get darker and all that stuff. It's just frustrating. It's just like really annoying. That's a pretty color, right? There's definitely no hacks. There's no hacks to losing weight. I think the most important thing is to just like get a healthy relationship with food and not view it as the enemy. I almost said enemy. You know, like I think that truly is the most important thing. Because I do feel much more at peace. There's less shame happening if I like want a cookie. You know what I mean? Like if I'm like really like, I want a brownie, I'm gonna have a fucking brownie. And I don't like hate myself for it anymore. I used to hate myself for it. I was actually thinking about uploading a more, like I've talked about this topic a few times on my channel, but I was thinking about like doing more of an in-depth video about like maybe 2 of my like biggest pieces of advice, like 2 things that you can kind of like take away if you're someone who's struggled with like your relationship with food, or like you've struggled with like the binge restrict cycle or whatever. Because it really just comes down to shame. All right, I'm gonna do some spot concealing now. 416. Now you're gonna be thinking about brownies. Brownies are so good. Like have a brownie, you know? Like you should be allowed to have a brownie occasionally. I don't know why the corners of my mouth are really dry right now. It's really annoying. Whatever. I think I'm gonna reinforce this with powder when I'm done. Do I drink tea every day or just water? I drink lots of water, and I drink green tea every day. Jasmine green tea. I fucking love jasmine green tea. Oh my god. I used to be like very regular with my coffee consumption. Like I would have a lot, like a decaf latte or 2 every day. But recently I haven't well, to be honest, I've been waking up late. And so I just like haven't made coffee because I've gotten hungry, and I typically make a smoothie for breakfast. I have had my hair long. I think I posted a photo once. Oh my god, you guys, I've been getting so many comments that I look like Charlie XCX. Thank you so much. I love her. Do you have food noise? I used to, a lot. In fact, for the vast majority of my life, I feel like that my mind was just food noise. Like I thought about food constantly all the time. And I was always hungry. But I don't anymore. But it took a lot of therapy. That's good. I have a protein powder that I really like that I put in my smoothies. And it doesn't taste like shit. I feel like there's a lot of protein powders that taste like shit. You know what I mean? I like the one that I use is from Naked Pea. I used to just use the plain one, but I got the vanilla recently because it's all they had, and it's not bad. It's like 4 ingredients, I think, like with the like vanilla extract or something. It's like very basic, which I appreciate because then I feel like the more ingredients you have in there, it just starts to taste really artificial. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good in terms of spot concealing. Could probably go in with some powder now. Thoughts? Yeah, I did do. I'm trying to think. Was it a dedicated video to like my? I did. I did a video about binge eating. But I don't know. I feel like there's other things that I want to talk about a little bit more, or just like make it a little more accessible. I'll have to go back and watch that other video and see like what the fuck. I don't even remember what I talked about. How's my OCD? Well, like I said earlier, I've had some like external influences in my life right now that are just like a little bit more stressful. They brought a lot more stress to my life, and when that happens, my OCD symptoms definitely like they increase. So I have been struggling a little bit more with like cleaning dishes and stuff, which is like a big one for me. But overall, it's been pretty manageable, and I've been working on phobias too for a while, and those are like pretty like. I've been working on phobias of spiders and cockroaches, and that's like vastly changed. Like, holy shit, dude. I'm like one with the spiders. Like, they just like live in my house, and if I don't want them here, I just like save them and put them outside, which like used to be the death of me. Like, I would be so fucking terrified that I just like I couldn't engage. Like, there was back in the day, like when I was in high school or college, I remember once there was a spider in my bedroom and I lost it. I couldn't find it. It like disappeared, and I went and I lived with my boyfriend for 2 weeks. So I was like, I can't live in this room. Like, I can't be here. Okay, I'm gonna do my under eyes first with my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Pound Cake. I'm using a Refer 15 brush. This is like the brush that I'm talking about, that I'll like load up with a powder. I'll like work powder really work it into the bristles and tap it off, and then I'll just like throw it in my bag, and I'll use it for touch-ups if I feel like I need to do that. think that's the thing about relationships with food, is that they're like so personal, and there's so many different contributing factors. And in terms of like food as a coping mechanism, you have to eat. You know what I mean? Like if you're an alcoholic, you don't have to drink. You have to eat to survive, and you have access everywhere to like so many different types of food that for just like your average person, food noise feels almost inevitable at some point. You know, it's just so easy to experience. Any brushes similar to this rougher? It's a good fucking question. I mean, I'm sure, but like I feel like all I use is rougher, so I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm strategically placing powder. Hakuhodo, aren't they like so expensive though? Like rougher would be way more affordable, I think. Aren't those like really expensive? I mean, I know rougher has some expensive brushes, but they're usually for like fancy collections or something. By the way, Crin's Bakery in Vermont has a website, and we mail some of our goodies. Bruh. Coming into an AA meeting and being like, so I work at Seagram's, and just kidding. Dude, speaking of Seagram's, have you guys watched The Vow about Nexium? I heard about it, but I'd never watched it, and my brother and I started watching it. Because he had never really like watched much cult like content about cults. And I'm obsessed with that shit. Like I'm obsessed. So, and I was like, I can't believe I haven't watched this before, but oh my God, we're watching it. And I've just been walking around my apartment imitating Keith Raniere's walk. And his stupid face, like his stupid fucking face that he makes. Oh my God. And like it's impossible almost for us to get through an episode because, well, we finished the first season, and I think we're on, I can't remember if we finished the second episode of the second season, but it's impossible for us. Like watching one episode takes us like at least 2 hours because we're constantly pausing and then like talking about it like in the middle of it all. Okay, the reflections are like making it almost impossible for me to do my makeup. Okay, that works, I think. That's better. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna set the rest of my face with a powder. I think I'm just gonna go in with like a powder bronzer. And I'm gonna use my Etude contour. And should I just use this brush because it's already got powder on it? This is a fancy rougher brush. This shit was expensive. With these little like, oh, maybe they're not cherry blossoms. I actually don't know what they are. I saw something about cockroaches. We evolved. Nope, that's not it. Wait, where did it go? Did it disappear? Oh, spiders are cute and great for your house, but cockroaches are a different story. Yeah. Yeah, cockroaches are gross. But you know what's really crazy? As part of my ERP therapy for my cockroach fear and spider fear, I had to watch a video of an Australian dude took. Of course, it's in Australia. This Australian dude took a video of a spider, like a giant spider, eating a cockroach. He basically like gives it to the spider. And like I had to sit there and watch that and like talk to my therapist and go through like all of the emotions that I'm feeling while I watch it. That's like part of the therapy. And at one point I started to feel bad for the cockroach, which like in my opinion, like I've always been like, oh, spiders are like fine, but like they're kind of creepy. Like I don't want them in my house, you know what I mean? But I wasn't like, I didn't think they were evil. Like to me, I thought that like cockroaches were evil. But then after watching this video, I was like, wait, I feel bad for this cockroach. Like it's so defenseless, and the spider is just like slowly like essentially like breaking its neck, or like what, it's so much. It's just like it's so much, and I just got to the point where I started to feel sad for it. So I feel like I got to a point where I view them differently now. Obviously they can carry disease and fucking bacteria and stuff, like they are gross, but I just kind of look at them more so as like giant ants now. Not that they're not like disgusting, but the size definitely like has something to do with it, you know? I know, I have a fear of ants. Sorry. I mean, have you seen an up close photo of an ant? Bruh. They're nasty. Even butterflies, like butterflies are just like bugs. They just have pretty wings, you know? What the fuck am I doing? Okay. I have some creasing happening over here. Did you look up did you look up an ant? Butterflies are one of those things where like if I'm going for a walk in my neighborhood and I see butterflies, I'm like, so pretty, and then it starts to fly towards me and I'm like, ah, get the fuck away from me, bro. You know? I'm picking up a little bit more of that green shadow from the Lisa palette and just patting and dabbing. $4:30. What does that mean? Okay, I have like an hour and a half left. I have plenty of time. All right, I'm gonna take this brush and the bronzer that I just used to so I'm gonna go in with this, which is what I was just using to set my whatever. And in this area over here, it's a little like heavy. So I'm gonna start using this to contour this area to just like give it like a little bit more of a lift. And then I might go in with a little bit more of the blue. I don't know. Someone mentioned going in with the blue up here. I might. I don't know. I haven't decided. That's cool. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks for being here for so long. I appreciate it. Makes sense that I would sound like your 33-year-old daughter. I'm only a couple years older than her. Thanks, Marcy. I'll be honest, I also think I look fucking great right now. I am into this makeup thoroughly. I don't know if it counts as sleek and glossy, but we're gonna get there at some point because I'm gonna use the Lisa Eldridge highlight, and I feel like that is really gonna make it, you know? I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder, that same powder, and I'm just gonna buff it under this green to sort of ground it a little bit. This is like a neutral bronze kind of. The shade is Illumination. I think I get it on Amazon. It's from Etude. It's a contour palette. I think on Amazon it's RE-Illumination. So I don't know if it's re-illumination or if it's just like they messed up when they were naming it on Amazon. But I love it. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna take that same tiny little brush. I don't know who Carvin Jones is, but have such a fucking great time. Where did I just put it? Okay, and I am gonna pick up a little bit of that blue. And I don't want it to be too much, the blue from the Sorcery palette. And just right here. I'm just like sort of blending this into that outer crease slightly, just to like bring a little something in here. So it goes a little bit into that crease so that it just like helps to kind of open up this area and not make the outer crease look heavy. But what I don't want to do is like bring it all the way in and like make it a whole thing. You know what I mean? I just don't want it to get like too much. You know, so just like a little bit, little something, so that you don't see this like big fold. My autograph. I don't my autograph. I don't think you can. Are autographs still a thing? I don't even have like a cute signature. It's so messy. Okay, thoughts? They don't look super even to me, and it's bothering me, but I think I'm just gonna get over it. Oh, well, that kind of thing. Yeah, like if somebody has a book and they autograph it, that sounds amazing. But just like, I don't know, like me, like an autograph, what? Okay, I feel like the eyes are good. What do I need to do before I go in and set with the Urban Decay powder? I mean, primer. Setting spray. You know what I do need to do? I need to go in my bathroom and just check my, yeah, I want to check my jawline contour before I go in with that. So I'm just gonna, I have to pee. So I'm gonna go do that really quickly. So if you guys could just all like talk amongst yourselves. You'd buy an autograph photo of one of my Pat McGrath looks. I don't own those images, so I can't do anything with them, which really fucking sucks. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Obviously. What's up, guys? The fuck? Jesus Christ, man. Sorry, guys. They wait till I go to the fucking bathroom to, like, turn out the crazies. Jesus, the internet is a hell of a place, huh? Okay. The fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, so I think my jawline contour is fine. It's definitely a little, you know, intense, but so yeah, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay technically Scandinavia setting mist. I mostly want to do that because I've got little flecks of the blue eyeshadow that are sort of like popping off. So I just want to kind of like go in and set that so it doesn't fleck. You know what I mean? All right, get my Patrick Ta fan ready. I'm gonna drench myself. Always do a test spray. No, I think that's fine. I did quite a bit. Okay, what are we doing? I'm gonna set my brows. I really need to wash this, but actually I really need to. I'm gonna go in that bathroom and just like wash. Look at all this built up soap on my spoolie is crazy right now. Happy birthday, whoever's birthday it is. Angel? Happy birthday, Angel. Thanks, Lady V. Okay, I'm gonna set my brows. Can you imagine if I just like brushed them down like that and left it? You love my pants. They're just sweatpants, like large barrel sweatpants, basically. I don't even know where they're from. I wish I could tell you. I think they're from somewhere like really random. I'm gonna let those set. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you enjoy the eyeshadow. I'm glad my vision worked out. Sorry. I haven't used the Got to Be Glued eyebrow gel, but I've heard so many things about it. And I know that people wanted me to try it like forever ago, but it wasn't available in the US. Is it available in the US finally? I have these press-ons right now that I applied like maybe a few weeks ago, and this one is like about to come off, and I'm just like, please stay on, like make it through the night, and then I can take them off. Just make it through the night. You get it at Ulta? Oh shit, it's at Ulta now? That's so crazy. When did that happen? I'm probably like so... Honestly, I probably added it to my cart and then forgot about it or something. Okay, I'm removing concealer and foundation from my lips because I'm gonna use a lip stain. I'm going to an event for a brand called Vitamasks. I'm brand new to them, so I don't know what to expect. But they're launching a lip gloss. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Summer Fridays lip stain. It's a dinner, so I want to like at least create a base with a lip stain. Yeah, this is almond. This color is unreal. Do you find brand events you get invited to more exciting or draining? That's a good question. So I used to find them incredibly draining because I was like super socially awkward and terrified. I've gotten a lot better at them. Now I feel like I want to actually use them for what they're intended for, which is to network, meet people, learn more about brands. So I feel like I'm engaging with them differently now, which is nice. And yeah, I spent so many years being just like so terrified of them. Because for the most part, for a really long time, events were just like giant parties. So you would go and it was like essentially a networking event, but like it would be in a giant place with like it was a humongous party that was just like so elaborate and like extremely loud music, and you couldn't, it's not like you were talking to anyone, like you weren't, like you might be introduced to someone from the brand, but like it's not like you're like sitting there like creating a relationship. That just like didn't really happen, and I found that to be very overwhelming because I would go and it's like everybody was kind of in their little like groups or their cliques already. And that was always very awkward for me. I'm not great at like just going up and talking to random people, but I've gotten a lot better at it. How did I get over the fear? Therapy. So much therapy. I really did a crash course in therapy in 2025. Like I can't even express to you. Oh my God, so glad you're here. Did you catch what I said about Charlotte Tilbury jelly tint? Wait, CoverGirl jelly tint raspberry drops at the beginning of I did not catch that. Sorry. Hi, New York. I'm just gonna like spend some time basically building up this color because it's like the perfect color. And then once I really like the way this looks on its own, I'm gonna build on top of it with probably Etch from Katie Jane Hughes brand. Do I still talk to my brother? He's literally in my living room right now. My brother, my boyfriend, and my boyfriend's friend are literally sitting in my living room right now. So yes, I talk to my brother. I don't think there will be a time where I don't talk to my brother. Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like the new lighting. It really took like a lot of trial and error. I'm obsessed with this lip stain. Like the color is perfect, but I'm not super wild about the applicator itself, which is a little annoying, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it because it's literally the most perfect color in the entire world. I did expect that the guys speaking out there are your brother and your boyfriend. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna finish off my brows. NYX Ash Brown. The lip stain liner was Summer Fridays in the shade Almond. Perfection. I'm extending my tail a bit because I like to. I think it just like makes it drama. fuck yeah, dude. What? Look at the difference. Like, I just went in with a pencil over here and then, ooh, with a pen. Shut up. I will save the live, yes. Lip stain. Wait, I don't know if I'm answering the same question twice, but I'm going to say it again anyway. Lip stain is Summer Fridays lip liner, lip stain liner in almond. Okay, now always the difficult part is just getting them even. Bye, thanks for being here. I am going to save the live, so you will be able to watch this if you want to watch the makeup and you came in late. Okay, I think we're good. I always like this eyebrow better. It's really annoying, but I think we're good. I do not wax my eyebrows. They're not particularly hairy. Like they're kind of just already like a shape, and then I just sort of like work around them. Okay. This eyebrow is bothering me. Whatever. All right. What the fuck am I doing? What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. All right, so I have plenty of time. I gave myself plenty of time. Let's do highlighter. And then my lips are really, really dry, so I need to like put some gloss on them or something. I'm gonna go in with Etch from Katie Jane. Just as like the finishing touch. And I'm assuming they're gonna have the gloss for us to try at the event. So I'm gonna just like focus on the lip liner and then do like a lip balm in the center. Hi, Western Australia. My boyfriend was in Australia a little while ago. He had a good time. It was for work. I can't remember everywhere he went. He was definitely in Melbourne. He said the food was like the most amazing food he's had ever. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little gloss on my lips for some hydration right now. Where are my Lana lips? I think they're elsewhere. So I'm just literally gonna use a gloss. If I can find literally any gloss, like a gloss would be great. I just filmed my glossy lip video. Where did all my glosses go? I wish I was more organized. Okay, I have this from Huda, which is just like extremely glossy and hydrating, so I'm just gonna use this for now. Okay, hydrated. What are we doing? Highlighter. I'm gonna take my blush brush and the Lisa Eldridge Marilyn Monroe Butterfly Light. And I'm just gonna dab it on the back of my hand so I know I'm not going in with like way too much. I wanna like work it into the brush, you know? And then I'm gonna pop it on the tops of the cheeks. And this is where we're really gonna get our gloss going. Ooh, bitch. Are you kidding me? Bitch. What? It's so beautiful. I'm gonna put a little bit of that. Should I put a little bit of that in my inner corner? Like my very, very inner corner? So actually the earrings that I'm wearing are these. So good, right? So good. I think the whole outfit will be very nice. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in like the very, obviously right here. Not covering up that blue, but just like a little reflect in here. A little gloss. And then I'm gonna take the same one underneath my eyebrows to extend that gloss. Gorgeous, gorgeous, undeniably stunning. And then we're basically done. I think there's just like a couple little, I mean, obviously I need to put on mascara, but there's like a couple little spots in around my face where I just want like a little more coverage, like down here. I don't know if you can really see them. I'm gonna use Bare Minerals Well Rested, which for me, just like based on my skin color, is just like this tiny little sleeper product that I use whenever I just need like a little bit more coverage at the end, and I've already got in with powder. Although you can go back in with some concealer. But this is like a powder concealer that just like works really nicely. So I'm gonna work it into my Refer 23 brush, just extra tiny, and just literally pat it on top of any areas that need a little, just like a little bit more coverage. Keep getting these really annoying like random breakouts on my neck over here, and it's like rude. Like, it's just like extremely rude. I thought that maybe it was from my red light therapy mask. So I like started reducing the amount that I was using it. And that kind of helped a little bit. And I make sure to like wipe it down with like a rubbing alcohol pad, just in case. Like I use it on clean skin. You're supposed to use it on clean skin. But it's still fucking, I still fucking get it. I haven't even been using it, my red light therapy mask. So I'm just like, what the effing fuck is this? You know what I mean? I think that's good. I think we're looking fabulous. I think we look really good. I am going to take a little, I have this Smashbox puff, and I'm gonna spray a little bit of the Danessa Myricks Liquid Blurring Balm Mattifying Setting Spray. I don't think it is a heat rash. I'm gonna pop, oh God, I think I just put that in a little bit of the highlighter. I'm gonna press it into my palm first so it's not like too wet. And then I'm just gonna pat it in my T-zone in the areas where I get, definitely breathing some of it in, where I get oily. This is like such a magical product and it works best pressing it in. I mean, I think like, I think Danessa says specifically to like spray the face and then press in, but I like using it this way so that I'm not getting it all over my face because I don't feel like I need to mattify my entire face. And I like this because it really like helps to set those areas and mattify without making it powdery. Because like, you know, like if you go in with too much of a setting powder, it can just end up looking powdery, like making your face look too dry. Okay, so I'm happy with all of this. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's pop on some mascara or something. I don't think I'm gonna do lashes. I think I might just do my Swede mascara. I'm gonna lower this, my like window thing. One sec. Yeah, that just made things a little less intense. Yeah, I don't think so. I think like, honestly, I think lashes might just be like a little too much for the look. However, I do think, no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I do feel like this side's like a little heavier than this side, but I'm gonna intentionally leave it. I'm not gonna go in. It can be, it's allowed to be a little uneven. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know what I mean? Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna use my my Swede mascara. They have a couple of them. The one I'm gonna use is the Lash Lift mascara, which is water resistant. So it has like a little bit of that. It's not waterproof, but it's like a little easier to remove than a waterproof mascara. But it really, really holds. And I like the comb applicator. And I actually, if you guys watched any of my videos where I was talking about the Swede serum, yes, girl, for real, Marcy, oh my God, my lashes have grown like so crazy from the lash serum. to the point where I took a week and maybe a half off because it got to the, oh, I just stabbed myself a little bit. Because it got to the point where my lashes were getting too long, if that's possible. So I was like, okay, I've been going to like maintenance, but I actually like literally had to take a week off because I was like, if these keep growing, it's gonna look weird. You know what I mean? So now I think I'm just gonna apply my lash serum on my tretinoin nights. But just like in terms of my skincare routine, it like makes sense in my head. I think I'll be able to like keep track of it a little better that way. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, so I want to use it on my brows. I want to see if I can grow my tail out. But I don't think that that's really how it works. I think it's like wherever you grow, like it'll make your hair grow longer. But I don't think it's necessarily, but I don't know. I want to try to use it on my brows. Because I was using it on my brows, but I wasn't consistent with it. So I haven't like seen any results on my brows. But yeah, I want to be more consistent. It would be so nice if I could grow out the tail of my, like grow more hair at the tail of my brow. But we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I think it took me like a month to really see the effects of the Sweet Lash serum. To like really see it. But it was one of those things where it's like one day I woke up and I was like, God damn, my lashes are insane. Like they're so long. Like how did they grow like this? It's so crazy. And just for people who don't know, the lash serum is like peptide heavy, so it doesn't contain the progesterone or whatever it's called, the stuff that like I don't know, fucking whatever, that ingredient that like, you know, caused permanent fucking pigment on the eyes and stuff for people in other lash serums like Latisse or whatever. Prostaglandin, thank you. I think like progesterone for some reason. Okay, I have to do my lower lashes, so like, hold on one second. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's left over through my top lashes again to thicken it up. Fuck yeah, dude. No lashes needed. Falsies, I mean. You guys, like, I fucking can't. I can't with these lashes. It's almost like it's almost embarrassing how good they are. Fuck. Okay, 513. 513. Yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm good. Somebody asked about my highlighter. I'm sorry, I saw that comment come in. I used the Lisa Eldridge Butterfly Light from her Marilyn collab. I feel so funny to be like, from her Marilyn collab, from her collab with Marilyn. Okay. I think that's it. What do you guys think? Thoughts? Are we good? Anything else? Anything else that we might need? Thanks, guys. How do we feel about the lip? I feel like it's a really nice base. If they have a clear gloss, you know, then I can just touch up with that when I'm out. I feel so cute. Oh yeah, I'll pop on the earrings so that you can see with the full thing. And then I'll post, I'll like update the thumbnail of this video, maybe with the outfit, or I'll at least take photos of the outfit. Right? So good. I need to fix my hair too. So the outfit is a satin cream top that has like a tie in the front. Like it ties in the front. And then I'm wearing like a black lace bralette. And then I don't know if I'm gonna wear like a necklace or anything. I don't think I am. And then I have these like black barrel pants that are quite lightweight. And then a pair of zebra print shoes, like black and cream zebra print shoes. And then the bag is like a neutral, like shiny leather neutral color. I think it's good. I think we're good. I'm gonna take my time getting the outfit on and doing the finishing touches and maybe taking some photos. And by maybe, I mean I'm absolutely taking photos, but like, look at that. These little earrings I got them on Etsy were the inspo for the eyeshadow color. It really came out nice, didn't it? And I have to say, mostly, like, I mean, I think the makeup is beautiful, but like this lighting is really doing a lot for us. My window is doing a lot for us. The sun is starting to come down and we face west, so. Yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. If you did come in late, I do save my lives and you'll be able to go back and watch it if you want to do that. If you want to like see how we got this result. It takes all of me to not try to even out my eyes, but I'm not going to do it. I'm intentionally. This is an ERP. This is an exposure for me right now to not make things perfectly symmetrical. So I'm just gonna leave it. I will absolutely post a picture of me in the outfit as long as I can get a good one, which is why I should go now and do that. Thanks for watching. I was gonna say thanks for watching with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go, and let's just keep our fingers crossed that this is actually a dinner and that I'm gonna be able to eat. Because I can't tell you how many times I've gone to an event, they're like, we're gonna feed you, and then it's like, there's no food. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. I've got some uploads coming soon, all right? Peace out.